Welcome back, my YouTube friends. I'm Gene Delasala, president of Audioholics.
And I'm Tony Leota, contributing writer.
Nice to have you on our show today, Tony.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I noticed we're both wearing the red shirts.
I know it doesn't bode good for us. Hopefully one of us makes it through the review.
Well, we're expendable today, but hopefully we could finish this new product announcement that we have, and quite exciting, actually.
Yeah, today we're looking at the Sonica Wi-Fi speaker from OPPO.
Well, guys, you know we're huge fans of OPPO Blu-ray players. I mean, I've got one in every one of my systems. Most of our review staff have them, and there's a reason, because they're good and they work and they're reliable. And they got into the headphone market. They're doing great there. So now, watch out, Sonos. Watch out, Bose.
We have a 2.1 system
that
actually sounds incredibly great for its size, about the size of a football, and for only $299 you get a lot for your money.
So Tony, this speaker is pretty jacked for its size. It's a 2.1 speaker system, and it basically has a 3.5-inch bass driver and two 3-inch passive drivers, and it has two 15-watt amps in bridged mode. So you're getting 30 watts of power just for the bass, right? Then it has two 2.5-inch full range drivers, and each of them gets 10 watts of power. So that's a lot of power going into a little speaker like this. And the cool thing about the OPPO Sonica, from what I was reading, is you could actually pair two of them together to expand your stereo soundstage, or you could put multiple units around the house and have them independently controlled, or you could have them all playing the same music, whatever you want. So it's basically knocking on Sonos's door.
It is, yeah. Watch out, Bose. Watch out, Sonos. We have the Sonica from OPPO.
So tell us about all the streaming stuff that it does, and your experience with using this unit in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so I paired it up to my Apple iPhone, paired up really easily, and I could use Apple AirPlay for it. I could use the app itself, which allowed you to stream from Tidal or from your device, or even from your computer. So lots of different options, and the sound rate on it was amazing because of the level of sound that you could send to the Sonica system.
Yeah, it supports 24-bit, 192 kilohertz. It supports FLAC. It supports Apple Lossless. So you've got all of your streaming options basically available to you. And the cool thing is, if you use the OPPO Sonica app, you could do all your DSP settings on it. You could configure the speaker to your room acoustics, how you want it to optimize it. It's fully DSP controlled, so you can't overdrive the speaker. It's optimized. The amplifiers are optimized to the speakers. They know the limits of the speaker. So guys, in addition to all this DSP horsepower it has to control the driver response, to optimize your room acoustics with the different presets, there's a future upgrade coming for this device, and it's going to be DRAC. They're actually going to have DRAC room correction. And we're trying to hold on to this thing as long as OPPO will let us, because I want to test that out.
Yeah, and what's neat is it does it all automatically. So when I had it and I was working with it for about 2 weeks, it actually upgraded its drivers right while I was using the product. So what's nice is it's not a static system. You don't just buy it and that's it.
Right.
It will upgrade as technology upgrades.
And it's got Ethernet connection on it if you don't want to go wireless. It also has an aux input if you want to plug an analog cable from whatever audio device you want to plug in. So if you're not streaming, you could do analog inputs on this thing. I mean, it's basically everything's covered, guys. You could play anything you want on this device. And again, it's like the size of a football, like you said.
It is.
And I was really impressed with the sound quality. When you brought it here and we started streaming some music, I just couldn't believe how tight the bass was. I mean, you could tell this thing was well tuned. So yeah, guys, you have all your streaming options covered here. Your analog inputs are covered. It's got great DSP features for you. Sound quality is excellent. I was very impressed when we brought it here and we did some demos. Bass was very tight, very well controlled. It put out some good, respectable output. You only found one odd thing is sometimes if you push music to the device, whether it's doing it through Pandora or through the app, sometimes the levels didn't quite match.
Yeah, sometimes when it wasn't in the app itself, it was lower. Sometimes when you were in the app, it was higher. So it just depended. But it took everything I threw at it. I mean, whether it was in the app, not in the app, it picked it up, sent it out, and it did a great job correcting for different rooms. I had it in small rooms, medium rooms, large rooms, wood floors, and it did a great job.
Cool. Well, guys, this looks like the speaker to beat here in terms of the compact wireless category. For $300, you're getting a lot of tech. Very impressive sound quality, very impressive features, very impressive expandability. So if you want to do your whole home, or if you want to have bigger stereo soundstage by using 2 of them, I'm impressed, especially from its compact form factor, because there's a lot of Bluetooth speakers out there that are much bigger than this that don't give you this kind of sound quality.
And it stays put with all the sound.
Yeah, that's a good point. We put on some music from Muse, like Madness, which has a ton of bass. And some of the devices you've tested before would actually walk around when the bass was hitting.
Some higher end.
Some higher end, quote, higher end.
Would walk right off the tape.
This dude you don't really feel any vibrations at all. The cabinet is really inert. You know, you can hear that from the rap test there. So it's very impressive, guys. It's very stable, very high build quality, and it looks really nice too.
It does. It blends in with wherever you put it.
So, well, guys, if you like this video, hit like below and give us your comments. Tell us what Bluetooth speaker you're using, and tell us if you're thinking about getting this device. And if you have it, share your comments, share your experiences. We want to know. All right, guys, with that said, we're done with this video. We're going to go start listening to some more music on it. And until next time, keep listening. One speaker with that. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, man, we're getting killed with. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Take 10. There's a future app coming, an upgrade to the OPPO that's going to allow you to stream